All right, so Noah, Mr. Niceday's Trailer Rentals, and today I'm picking Eric's brain. Eric's our lead delivery technician. He's done far and away more deliveries than anybody at the company. So I figured he might have some insight for us about issues he's seen with deliveries. So, Eric, you see our truck?
Yeah.
You see the trailer behind us? You're having a big wedding and you've got this beautiful event planned outdoors and you're wondering, where can we put our trailer? And so we get asked a lot, where's the best place to park a trailer? Would it be on gravel or in the grass? If we're talking, we have lots of options and we can park it anywhere.
Gravel would be better because, the grass could be soft or unlevel, and it may rain between the time you drop it off and pick it up.
That's a big one, right? Is if we have a beautiful day like today, hopefully your wedding's on a beautiful Saturday like today, and the grass is nice and dry, but we're gonna pick it up the next day after your wedding and we just had a huge rainstorm. Is there a chance that we'll be able to get it, or is there a chance we'd get stuck, or are you worried about that?
Yeah, sometimes we're concerned about it, but usually check with the owner of the property and make sure they're okay with it, and we should do what we can do,
Okay. That's the big thing. If we put ruts, we definitely,
Right.
we want you to understand beforehand that if you're parking on grass and it's a little wet or it's rained, we very well might have ruts. As you can see, the truck is a big truck. These trailers are really big, heavy trailers, and they can definitely sink in if the ground's not really dry. Eric, what's this thing over here?
This is a dolly to move the trailers around. Sometimes you need to park the trailer in an area where wouldn't be able to bring the truck up, and you can hook up the dolly and maneuver it in tighter areas or turn it around in smaller areas than you could with the truck.
Does it have any limitations? Is this thing perfect? Will it get the trailer anywhere? Or?
It's kind of a fight in the grass. If you got a firm surface, it works most of the time. But grass and soft areas, it's not really the ideal thing to use. But
I would say that's been my experience too. It's not really a cure-all. It's definitely a tool that we use to position the trailer. Definitely, I've seen it works better on hard surfaces, which is concrete. Even gravel can be a little touchy if it's not super hard packed. Grass, the tires can slip a lot in grass. So it's not something I advertise to customers just because I don't want to get anybody's expectations to somewhere where we might not deliver. But it is something we try and use as a tool in our tool belt to make the delivery process go as smooth as possible and to make the customer as happy as possible. Eric, is there anything else that comes to mind as far as issues when we're delivering trailers?
Not really, other than, just communicating with the customer, get an idea where they want it ahead of time, so it makes it easier for the delivery.
Yeah. There's something that comes to my mind is you can actually see behind us just a little bit, but power lines can definitely be an issue if they're low hanging. Some of our customers on more, rural houses and properties, the power lines won't be as high as they really should or would be on bigger roads. And you can see this is a pretty tall trailer with the AC up top. It's about 13 feet tall. So we need about 13 feet to get underneath. What we have done in the past with some customers is we found alternate routes around that low spot. But that's, we can only work in the parameters of the property owner's property. And if it's a limitation that can't be passed underneath, then we'll have to come up with other options for where to place the trailer. So that's definitely something to think about before your big day is, are there any obstructions, low-hanging tree branches, power lines, anything that might prevent this big truck and trailer from getting to that spot you envision? Well, Eric, thank you very much. Let me know if you encounter anything else, and we'll do a follow-up video to inform our customers.
All right. Thank you.